Hi Fruity Cuties, what's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. We're going to talk about the healthiest bars, but can we just notice that the bars are in the cereal section, so already we're off to a bad start. But I used to eat these when I first started eating healthy, so we need to address what are the healthiest bars that you can buy in the store. Okay, well, people often ask me if they can eat Kind bars. Hold on, let me put my bag down. Okay, people often ask me, can they eat Kind bars? Well, technically, yeah, you can eat anything you want. There's a guy who ate a plane, and he's in the Guinness Book of Records. I used to eat Kind bars. They seemed really healthy to me because I used to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch bars, Reese's Puff bars, Lucky Charm bars. I used to eat this kind of stuff. So then when I switched over, I was eating the Quaker bars, which seemed really healthy too. And then I switched over to the Kind bars. Okay, so basically, these seemed really healthy at the time, right? So let's see what's going on here. Oh my God. Obviously, everybody on this fucking channel knows. Hold on, I need to position these. Everybody on this channel knows that this cannot be healthy. Right? Because my God, is any of that stuff, everything is processed and we don't even know what half the shit that is here, right? We know soybean oil's not good. We know salt and sugar and wheat has gluten in it and all that stuff. So we already know that is definitely not healthy. Okay. For the second one, the Kind bars, hold on, let me just grab my bag. Okay. The Kind bars seem pretty healthy. Let's see, it's like chocolate. It says raspberry pumpkin seed. We turn it to the ingredients. Always look at your ingredients. Okay, so we have pumpkin seeds, peanuts, chicory root fiber. So far it's looking pretty natural, right? Dried cranberries, almonds, honey, so it's not vegan. Glucose syrup, rice flour, unsweet alkalized cook, soy lecithin, we don't know what that is. Natural flavors. So when you see anything with natural flavors in it, you know for sure you have to stay away from that because that is an umbrella term for over 100 different chemicals or more, and that could even be from animal products, and it's definitely from all types of chemicals to make it taste really good and be addicting. Okay, so Kind bars is definitely not healthy at all because all of them contain natural flavors. We never want to eat anything with natural flavors. Just look up, go to ChatGPT or Google and look up the dangers and side effects of eating natural flavors. That's migraines and IBS and constipation and ulcers and all types of things. Okay, so already we eliminate all the Kind bars because all of them have natural flavors. Okay, so now we're going to look for, how about this, Nature's Berry Fig Bar. They look really pretty good, right? I mean, very natural looking. So we go to the back, and already the first ingredient is whole wheat flour, which means it has gluten in it. And gluten is glue in Latin. And what that does is, that is extremely constipating. So every single person that eats gluten is definitely constipated and has an abundance of candida in their body, and among other things. Now we go down the list. Okay, there's a lot of things. We get to natural flavors already. It's a no. Citric acid, things like that. Okay, natural flavors, by the way, twice, just in case. And it's not in a parentheses, by the way. Oh, that's good. So there's so much natural flavors in here that it's twice. Natural flavor and natural flavor, not in a parenthesis. Somebody fucked up at the Nature's Bakery. All right, so we know that's not good. Anything else that might, Nature Valley. I used to eat all these. I used to eat a lot of bars because, I mean, they're quick, they're convenient, they're delicious, and sometimes you're just really in a pinch and you need something to eat. And you know what I replaced the bars with? Nature's Real Fast Food, which is fruit. So instead of bars, I'll show you what to eat, but here we go. Already natural flavors, we don't want that. Okay, all of these bars, like every single one of these bars here contains natural flavors. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave down below the fucking dangers of natural flavors. Here, let's look at this fake ass shit, dry ass, fake healthy shit over here. One more, and then we'll go to the real fast food aisle, made by nature. Oh, there we go, natural flavors. We're not even going to get into this. It's fake, and no thank you. Now, By the way, when I used to eat all these bars, I was super overweight. I was bloated. I had bad constipation. I had acne. I had all types of things. I'm going to leave my cart here, and let's go to the aisle that I shop in now to get all my bars, okay, and all my snacks and all the things that I eat, and grapes, the perfect snack, perfect. Berries, I don't really eat too many berries, to be honest. Just being honest, they're just not filling. Here we go. We got the Sumos, baby. What is that noise? Oh, okay, sorry. So the Sumos, number one right now. And then we have these. These are great bar replacements. Buy a bag of this, okay? A bag of mandarins. Now, the downside, okay, it's $5, but they're organic. So actually, I'm going to buy these. I love when they're small. When they're smaller, they seem to be sweeter. So let's buy a bag. And then what's going to happen is, though, I totally understand that you're going to have to spend a little more on food when you go raw. Because, yeah, this is going to be one meal. And that bar, like that box of bars might last you a week. But, like, what else are you eating is the question, you know? You want to stop eating so much processed foods, you're going to have to buy way more fruit. It's so interesting the way that I see people shop, because they will easily spend $5 on a box of bars, but when they see a bag of oranges for $5, they'll be like, I don't want to spend that much on oranges. And it's like, well, I cannot help you if you're not willing to invest. Okay, all these are pretty much fucked up. I cannot help you. You've got to invest in yourself. You've got to spend way more money on fruit. And here's some more bars. Apples are good if you like apples. But pretty much the easy peel oranges are like the best. And yeah, that's it. Grapes, obviously, second. Or that's the best, but it's hard to find grapes. And plus, they're probably not organic. So, yeah, here's some dried fruit, which, I graduated from the bars to the dried fruit. And then I graduated to the real food. And personally, I don't believe in man-made stuff. I believe in nature. Okay, so let me go buy some fruit. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Let me know down below if there's any healthy bar. Yeah, you might say Laura bars. For some reason, they're not sold here. Maybe they're in another aisle. Okay, hold on. I think I know where they are. And I am not saying Lara bars are super unhealthy, but they're definitely not a health food. Lara bars are a help food when you're in the beginning of your raw vegan journey, and they are extremely constipating. Why? Because our body wants water. That's why beans make you fart and make you bloated. Our body wants water. Oats, constipating. Our body wants water. Okay, here we go. So this is where the Lara bars are. And so, yeah, Lara bars are probably the best bar. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay. Cashews, dates, apples, blueberries, vanilla extract. Okay, well, at least there's no natural flavors. Yeah, so if I had to eat a bar, which I haven't had to eat in like 14 years or something, okay, I would go with the Lara bars. But no need for that, because if you want something like that, just take some dates and some nuts and put them in the food processor and make your own balls or bars. That's it. You don't need this stale. The main thing that's wrong with the Lara bars they're stale. They're stale. They're sitting on a fucking shelf. But before this, they were sitting in a warehouse for years. And then we got an expiration date on here. Okay, hold on. These expire. Oh my God. Sorry. October 2025. But they probably were made years ago. And it's like, do you think your body wants that? Of course you're going to react to that with acne or wrinkles or dehydration or joint pain. Your body wants water, and I'm not talking about this water, but this water is good too. Drink your water, for sure, because that's cleansing and it helps to flush out the kidneys and all the crap you ate in the past. But what your body really, really, really wants, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Water. Fruit. Water from fruit. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Let me know if you'd like me to review anything else in the supermarket, and I will do that. Okay, bye.